Well, this is it. Final moments. Checking out of my apartment that I've been living in here for the last 2 months here in Brasov, Romania. Bathroom. I just finished kind of cleaning it all up. It's weird to know that when I walk out the door in a second, I'm never coming back here. It's the Brasov sign up there. Pretty cool. And my stuff is pretty much packed. I got way too much food in my bags at the moment. My bike is really heavy. And yeah, just gonna put my computer away right now, put it in my bags, and walk down the steps and out onto the street. So the first stop today is the train station. I'm taking the train to my next destination. And here we go. I got to the train station. I'm here about an hour early, so I just sitting and waiting. I'd rather be here early than rushing to catch the train. You never know what's going to happen when you go on a train with your bicycle. I've probably been on 100 trains with my bike, and sometimes it goes flawlessly, other times it's a complete nightmare. We'll see what happens today. This is my train ticket. That's the train number. It cost 19 lei, which is about $5. And my bicycle ticket, which was extra, cost 5 lei, which is a little like $1.25. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's like 100 degrees on the train. And there goes my train. The reason I took the train at all was because I only have like 8 more days that I can be in Romania legally. And so I want to cycle up this Transfagarasan Highway. I probably pronounced that wrong. But I didn't know if I could do this road as well as cycle all the way across Romania in time to get out of the country in time. So I fast forwarded a little bit. That section of the route I have already cycled in the past, so I didn't really want to do it again. It would take me probably 2 days. So I fast forwarded, and now I'm going up the Transfagarasan Highway, which is the second highest road in all of Romania. The plan is to go up to the top. The road is officially closed at this point in time. There's snow probably up there still. And we'll see how far I get. I don't know if I'm going to make it, but it's really windy right now, which is I was not expecting. It's hot and windy. So it's 5:20 right now, and I'm just getting started cycling for today. Most people will be finished by now. I probably have about 3.5 more hours of sunlight. And I'm going to try to get as far up this road as I possibly can. So I'm going Balea Lake, 35 kilometers of like the most difficult uphill climbing ever. The first several kilometers here are nice and flat, but as you can see, the mountains, as soon as I hit those mountains, it is all uphill. So pretty much at the foot of the mountains now. My bike feels so heavy because I've been riding my bike for the last 2 months with no weight on it. Now that I have like 100 pounds of gear on my bike, it feels really heavy. And I'm going up the biggest darn hill in Romania. So I'm going to eat some bananas, lighten the load a little bit, and up we go. Yeah.
And like 1,000
I could do that in like an hour.
You can
No.
do it in 3 hours.
3 hours, yeah, but it's getting dark.
Stopping.
An hour. 1 hour, maybe. All right. Great meeting you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Auf Wiedersehen. That's the first bicycle tourist I've seen in like months. His name is George. He's from Germany, and he started in Istanbul and came up through Bulgaria, which is a route that I did 3 years ago. So he's been to Iceland and New Zealand and a whole bunch of other places. So pretty cool. I'm like halfway up the mountain now, and my bike started making some weird noises. Listen. Do you hear that? Like when I'm going slow, it makes this really screechy sound, and I can't tell where it's coming from. So I have absolutely no idea why my bike just suddenly started squeaking like crazy. The only thing I can think of is I've got new chain lube, and maybe the chain lube makes my chain into a musical instrument. It might seem crazy to be cycling up this big hill so late in the night, but it's actually working out to my advantage, because there's like no cars coming up behind me. All the cars are coming down the hill, and I can smell their brakes. That's all I can smell right now is burning brake pads. One of the things I like about Romania is there are these springs all over the place, and some of the water is better than others, but even just the washing, this is good water here. Oh, it's so cold. Whew. Oh, it feels good. That's where I'm headed, way up there. So it's 8:30 right now. It's gonna be dark in half an hour. So I'm starting to look for a place to camp tonight. We'll see what I find. I just found some money. People always saying bike tours cost money. Nope, you make money when you go on a bike trip. That's what it's all about right there. This is the way that I came up, and that's the way I'll continue tomorrow. But for tonight, I'm gonna go over here somewhere, try to find a place to camp for the evening. Even though I only did 4 hours of cycling today, I'm pretty tired. It's not raining very hard, but there's like some crazy thunder going on right now. Okay, time to get up. It's almost 10 o'clock now and the rain has stopped. It's a nice little campsite, except there's flies buzzing me like crazy. Other than that, it's very good. So that's the way I came last night, and that's the way I'm going. So I've got 11 kilometers up to the top of the hill, which doesn't sound too bad, but there are flies swarming me like crazy, and this is the steepest part of the route. It gets steeper and steeper the closer you get to the top. See how many flies there are behind me? Holy crap. It's 9 kilometers to the top now. I just ran into these 2 Romanian guys that asked me to ride with them for a little while, so I'll probably do that. They're going pretty slow. One of the guys has a knee injury, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. Getting near the top. Yeah, that's what I heard. I'm at the top of a big waterfall right now, riding with these two guys from Romania here. It's kind of fun to go up this hill with some other people. Okay, good. Yeah, thanks. Good. See all the skid marks in the road? Cars going around these corners like crazy. Is a doozy. We're about 3.5 kilometers from the top. 3 kilometers to the top. Oh yeah. Made it to the top. I'm waiting for my friends to get up here. This is it. It looks like it's gonna rain or snow at any moment. Yeah, we got up here just in time for the rain. It's so foggy right now. Here's the lake at the top of the Transfagarasan Highway. We've been inside the restaurant here, eating some food. I think I'm gonna go through the tunnel. I'll say goodbye to you here, maybe.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye guys.
I see on Facebook.
Yeah, on Facebook. That'd be great. Well, I just said goodbye to my Romanian friends and I'm about to go into the tunnel. So this road is closed to cars, But supposedly, I can get through on my bike. And it's not lit. I can't see anything. Especially when the light from the camera shines in my eyes. The good thing is you can hear everything in here. I can't see right now. Okay, gotta turn this off. This road is crazy! There's the end of the tunnel. So it's like 4:30 in the afternoon right now. It is raining like crazy. Snow behind me. Tunnels to go through. And I have a big downhill. Woo-wee! I think I'm down out of the worst of it. It's still going steep downhill, but the rain has kind of stopped, which is good. I'm having to be really careful on this road because there's these little bumps in the road. If you're going too fast, you'll get bucked right off your bike. So I'm going really, really slow, and my hands are killing me from braking so much. I was really cruising along there, and I had to stop because I have a flat tire. Crap. So I found the puncture, which is right here. There's this little white thing right there. That's what it is. Alright, so the flat tire is all fixed, hopefully. And it's 6 o'clock right now. I'm going to try to set up camp a little earlier than I did last night. Last night it got dark so fast. So I'm just trying to go as far as I can, basically, for the next hour and a half. And then I'll start looking for a place to camp. So today I've eaten 2 bananas, a granola bar, 3 granola bars, and a bowl of soup with bread, and now I'm eating dates. Dates. I'm trying to find a place to camp now. I'm in like a lumber cutting area, so trying to make sure no one sees me. So this is the lumber road. I don't know if there will be people on this in the morning, but my campsite is up there. Like right there is the tent, if you can see that barely. But yeah, it's pretty well hidden. You'd really have to be looking for it. So the tent's set up. I just took a bath in the river, the creek there. And this is my dinner. I have 1 carrot, a bag of peanuts, and a big old bag of cherries. And that's like all I have for food tonight. So tomorrow I'm gonna go into town and get like a real lunch and restock up on food. But for tonight, that's it.
It's 11 o'clock. It's been raining since like 6 a.m. and the rain has finally stopped, so I think I should get out of the tent and get going.
Everything is really wet around here, except for the spot where my tent was last night. Alright, so here we go. Day 3. There's nobody on this road right now. I have about 35 kilometers to get to the next town, the next major town, where I'm hoping to get some lunch and stock up on food. And then I'll head west towards Serbia. Right now I'm pedaling south around a really big lake. So 35 miles south, and then my westward journey begins. This is the lake that I'm cycling around. I've been able to get glimpses of it as I ride, but it's always through the trees like that. Anyways, there it is. Really big lake.
Kommunikation hier.
So it looks like I've picked up a new friend. I'm at Lidl right now, just got some food. But Bernd, he's from Germany, and he's traveling on the bike as well as his bike. You saw him earlier. Looks like he's going to ride with me, maybe to Serbia. So he should be around for a while. He speaks German, and I know a few words in German, and we're getting by, but I have a feeling we might run out of things to talk about pretty soon. So, exciting video, yeah. We found a campsite.
Meine Tochter hat ein Zelt, ähnlich. Damit ist sie durch Neuseeland. Aber sie hat mir das gegeben, zum Gucken. Aber mir war das zu eng.
Ja.
Und wenn es regnet, dann wird vieles schnell nass.
It's gonna be my first shower in 3 days. I hope the water's hot.
Yeah, look at it.
Ja. Erst hier Krach machen, ne? Wo es nur geht, ne? Krach machen, wo es geht. Und dann hier schleimen. Ne?
So I just woke up. It's like 9 a.m. I thought that Bernd would be packed and ready to go already, because I'm such a lazy bum in the morning. But I don't know where he is. I think he's inside. the lodge or whatever here at this campground. So I'm gonna get ready to hit the road, and I think we have a big day of cycling ahead of us.
I was the last one to wake up, but the first one to be packed. Haha. That means I can go lie in the hammock now.
Jetzt, los geht's.
Okay. In Romanian you say, Hai să mergem,
Hai să mergem.
or something like that. Movie star. The vegetable soup here down at the bottom. It only costs 2 lei, which is like 50 cents. 50 American cents. It's good? Schmeckt gut?
Ja, wonderful. Ja, lecker. Gut.
Fries, salad, soup, bread, all for like $3. Los geht's! Zepate! Vamos! So it's like 5:30 right now in the evening. I think we've covered about 70, 80 kilometers or so. Kind of up and down, hilly all day long. And we'll probably go for another hour before we find a place to sleep for the night. So that's the plan. We're trying to find a place to camp. We're camping with the cows back here.
Name ist Bernd und ich komme aus Deutschland und bin in Köln geboren und wohne in der Nähe von Essen. Das ist das Ruhrgebiet. Warum fahre ich jetzt durch Europa? Mit dem Fall der Mauer, also West und Ost, hat sich für uns die Möglichkeit ergeben, dass wir auch in den Osten reisen können. Ich bin noch ein Kind, was die Mauer im Kopf hat. Ja? Nach Süden, nach Westen oder nach Norden, aber nie nach Osten. Jetzt ist Europa größer geworden für uns und Europa verändert sich ganz schnell. Rumänien, Slowakei, Polen, alles ist im Wandel. Und ich habe mir gedacht, fahr nicht nach Thailand oder nach Frankreich, das sind alles Sachen, die man kennt. Aber Rumänien kennt keiner, Slowakei kennen ganz wenige, Ungarn ist auch unbekannt. Also habe ich mir gedacht, fahr in die Länder, die noch keiner kennt und schau es dir an, wie es jetzt ursprünglich noch ist. In 10 Jahren kann es schon wieder anders sein. Darum fahre ich jetzt hier durch die Gegend, schaue mir alles an, treffe nette Leute und und bin so mit den Eindrücken, die ich hier habe, ganz zufrieden.
Cool.
Okay?
Yeah, I think that was good. Yeah, thank you. Geschnauzen?
Schnauzen? Ja.
Schnauzen?
Schnauzen?
Du?
Ja. Ja.
Romania, and there's so many people here. Through Romania right now, trying to find a place to have some lunch. Darren's hungry. I am more hungry. Bernd makes friends wherever we go. Little dog friends. It's kind of funny, we ate at this restaurant that had no food on the menu. Like, there was practically nothing. And so I said, I wish you guys had pizza or something. And they said, well, we can order a pizza from another restaurant in town and have it brought over. So that's what we did. We ordered a pizza from a totally different restaurant and then ate it at another restaurant. Pretty funny. We're at the penny market, about 50 kilometers from the border of Romania and Serbia. And we are loading up on food because we're going to be camping tonight. And my bike is really heavy right now because I'm loaded down with lots and lots of water. These are Bernd's shoes. Stylish. It's kind of raining right now. I just pulled over to the side of the road and Bernd pulled over as well, thinking I was in trouble or something, and really I just needed to go to the bathroom, and so I was trying to just to get some privacy, but at the same time tell him go away because I'm trying to pee. Kind of a funny thing when you don't know the words to say. There's Bernd up ahead of me. He's a much faster cyclist than I am. Not much, but a little bit. Kind of pushes himself a bit more than I do. I kind of like to take it easy and think about the long run. But, yeah, he's a good travel partner. Now we're in the fun part. We're trying to find a place to camp in this forest. We're climbing back into our camping spot for the night in the wet, mosquito-infested forest. Bernd understands everything I'm saying, right? He's a fast guy. Wie geht's ihr heute? How was your day today?
Gut, müde.
Yeah? Müde?
Müde.
Tired.
Tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I'm hungry. Hungry?
Now? Jetzt?
Oh, später.
Später. Ja.
Noch so viel Pizza.
Ja. Und morgen? Serbia?
Morgen, ja.
I just woke up. It's like 9:30 in the morning. Ich hat überschlafen. Yeah. And I think I slept pretty well. Bernd said he slept on our route. And so we're going to pack our stuff up. We have 30 Kilometer nach Serbia. In der Nähe. Also, that's the plan today. Cross into Serbia. And go to a campground, hopefully tonight, where we can take showers.
Bernd's way up ahead of me here. I can't keep up with him. He's too fast. It's like 10 in the morning. I'm a zombie at this time of day. Bernd's flying up the hill up ahead of me. Oh man. I don't really get into my stride until like 1, 2 p.m. Then I'm okay. Anything before noon, I'm toast. Trying to find a place to get food now. Bernd is trying to tell me something, but he doesn't know the word, so we're looking him up on the computer. Bernd ate a bowl of pasta, and he wasn't hungry, wasn't full, so now he got a salad. And then we're gonna get ice cream and cake afterwards. Bernd only got 2 Kugel. Ich got 3 Kugel und Kuchen. Yeah. Bernd is inside the bank right now trying to change his money from Romanian lei to Serbian dinar. We'll see what happens. We're having trouble finding a place that'll exchange our money. That's the look of defeat on his face. Yeah, there's another bank. That's the Danube River on our left and Serbia on the other side. We're about to cross the border. And it smells like rotten eggs right now. We just crossed out of Romania. I was in the country for 87 days, the border patrolman said. He said, I can't come back. I only have 3 days left. But I told him I wouldn't be back. So, Serbia next. Hi. So we just made it through the border, and Bernd spotted the Eurovelo signs for the bicycles, the Radweg signs. Radweg? Yeah. The bicycle signs. So the sign says it's 12.6 kilometers to the town where we're going to camp tonight. So not too far. It's really hot right now, and both of us have to go to the bathroom. So we just crossed over into Serbia, and we're following the Danube Eurovelo Route 6. We're going to take that all the way up to Belgrade. And I think that's where Bernd and I will separate. first Serbian town. We're trying to find an ATM machine and hoping that they have one here somewhere. Supermarket, and we're hoping that we can buy something there. We each have euros, so we're hoping that'll work, and then maybe they'll give us some Serbian money as an exchange. We just got out of the store. I paid with 20 euros, and this is what I got back in Serbian dinar. Bicycle camping. We made it.
Ach Gott, Mensch, ich will das sehen, was du nachher machst. Dusche auch.
Dusche wie?
Ja?
Dusche wie? Master?
Wasser? Ja, okay.
Restoran. Fiš, čelapčići, pljeskavice, vešalice, šljivovica, pivo.
Okay, wir sehen.
So it's time for your interview today. Was denkst du auf Romania? What do you think of Romania?
Rumänien kann man hassen oder lieben. Entweder man liebt es wegen seiner Berge oder man hasst es wegen seiner Straßen. Ich denke, ich liebe es wegen seiner Berge.
Ja.
Und ich habe gute Erfahrungen gemacht mit den Menschen. Hilfsbereit, offen. Ja, war gut.
Waterproof inside and out. Here's our campsite on the edge of the Danube River. Totally free campsite, which is nice. There's a little restaurant over there. This place has like no facilities. There's a shower, it's just a pipe, basically a hose. And the toilets are like a hole in the ground, but hey, it's free. Morgan! Yesterday when we arrived here at this campground, it was so hot. And today it is so cold. Well, it's not that cold, but it's windy, cold, and really windy. So we're back at this little store that we went to. We were here last night. We're basically just exchanging the few euros that we have for Serbian dinar so that we can potentially buy some food or something along the way today, because it's 100 kilometers to the next town that has a bank. So we're just trying to get some money in case we need to spend it. First real Serbian meal. The bread is really big. Look at that thing. So I got a Greek salad, I got French fries, and we got this giant thing of bread. And we're both filming each other. Bernd was just saying how cheap our meal is. That this was like less than 7 euros for 2 people. Right, Bernd? Yep.
Wunderbar.
Wunderbar.
Land nicht zugelassen.
Yeah.
Ja? Die Leitplanke, ne?
Mm-hmm.
Ist extra unterbrochen wegen ihr.
Yeah.
Ja?
Yeah. Camping!
Suppe!
Dusche!
Dusche.
This looks like it right here. What do you think? Was denkst du? Good?
Good. Yes. Yes.
Dusche?
I hope
Yeah.
we have Wi-Fi.
Ich auch. Was ist die Stadt? Ich weiß es nicht. Was ist die Name of die Stadt? We're trying to fill out this stupid camping form. I'm so excited right now because I'm going to take a shower. It's the first shower I've had in 4 days. The first shower. First real shower. And I have our backup batteries both charging in the women's bathroom here. This is Frau.
Oh! Sorry.
So I just had a shower. Bernd is in the shower now, so I thought I would take a moment to give you a tour of my campsite. Over here are the bikes. We've chained them together so people can't easily walk off with them. I have a shirt drying on my handlebars. And here is my camp. I have my solar panel here. It's not really doing anything because it's too dark at the moment to actually charge. So I have my batteries. I have one battery in the bathroom, and the other one is currently charging my GoPro inside here. GoPro video camera. Then I have my 2 front panniers, which contain mainly like my clothes, toiletries, and food. Here, up front. Over here is my electronics bag with my computer and hard drives and stuff like that. Underneath it is my empty pannier, another rear pannier that holds my tent, sleeping bag, and sleeping mat. And inside, open it up. So I've got my sleeping mat laid down, and then my sleeping bag on top of it. I have my handlebar bag inside the tent, and my handlebar bag contains my big DSLR camera, my GoPro video camera so I can easily grab it while I'm on the road. I got one of my solar battery backups in here, headphones so I can listen to music, toilet paper so I can blow my nose. I put trash up in this pocket over here, and then I usually put my smartphone in this pocket while I'm sleeping so I can grab it, check the time, listen to music, etc. while I'm sleeping or laying down. This is my food stash. This is like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I got some good stuff over here. These are really good, I just found. I've been snacking on those all day. I got bananas in here, Snickers bar, a bag of dates, an apple, peanuts. These are my pajamas, which are just kind of thrown over here. Pajama socks. My rain jacket is kind of just loose down here, and that's pretty much it. I got my socks drying up here on the inside. And that is the tour of my tent. Noodle soup. There's a snake in my pannier right now. Hold on. Yeah. It might bite me right now. It's in my bag. Should I just keep it? There it is. Yeah, there was a snake in there. What kind of snake that is?
Ach, ich habe keine Batterie drin.
Well, So we had quite a night at this campground here in Serbia. I'm just walking out of right now. My face is all swollen. I'm like dehydrated like crazy or something. And I didn't get much sleep because the people in the campsite, the people that run the campsite, I think, were crazy drunk last night. And they were up until about 4:30 in the morning, playing music, yelling, singing, coming by our tent, making a whole bunch of noise. I couldn't understand most of what they were saying, but every once in a while they'd speak in English and they'd say, "Heil Hitler," and "I hate Germans," and I don't know, all kinds of crazy shit that was a little scary just sleeping in my tent, thinking, man, these people might come over and try to start something. So, yeah, neither one of us slept well. You can tell by my face that I did not sleep well. And we have a long day ahead of us, 80 to 100 kilometers we're going to try to do today. Into the wind, headwind. Here comes Bernd. And yeah, it should be another fun day on the Danube in Serbia. I was making a video. There he goes. Where did he go? So I was saying, I was talking about the gut geschlafen.
Schrecklich. Idioten.
And the verrückt Leuten.
Verrückte Leute. Okay.
Yeah. Let's get the hell out of here. Bernd was just asking me, what would you call those people at the campground last night, the crazy drunk people? What would you call those people in English? And I said, what would you call them in German? I don't know. And he was like, Idioten, verrückt Menschen. And I was like, which basically means idiots or crazy people. And I said, in English, I'd call them like drunk assholes or fat bastards or something like that. English, I think, is more fun.
Yes, sir.
Greek salad, pizza. Bernd?
Bernd, ja. Lecker, wonderful.
Camping in a orchard tonight. See, there's a cherry right there. Cool. There's another one. Campsite for tonight. Hidden behind this cherry tree. Bernd's gonna go behind that tree over there. Alright, Belgrade, here we come.
Auf geht's.
Auf geht's. Here we go. We've only got 42 kilometers to get to Belgrade. Not too far. now probably only about 20 kilometers from Belgrade, in a really hilly section. It's my last day cycling with Bernd. We'll see if he leaves tonight or tomorrow. I don't know yet, but it's been good having him with me. So just a little bit further to go. Good?
Good, very good. Small. I will big.
Yeah. I apparently didn't do a very good job because now we're fixing my tire for the second time. 2 flats. We just scored the best seat at this restaurant, right by the water, with the river going past, and a good view of everybody walking past. The walkers, the runners, the joggers, the dogs. Our last meal.
Das letzte Mal.
Yeah.
Ja.
4 cheese pizza,
Die letzte Pizza, ja.
vegetarian pizza. We're both hungry.
Großen Hunger, ja.
Yeah. Morning. So I'm here in Belgrade, Serbia, in the Airbnb apartment that I've been renting for the last 4 nights. And I'm just packing everything up, getting ready to go to begin my bike ride towards Bosnia. And here's my bike. I bought these tires like 2 weeks ago when I was in Brasov, Romania, and I was hoping that they would last me till the end of summer, but over the last week I've had 2 flat tires on them. I went to the bike shop yesterday and got some new ones. Continental, what are they? Country Plus tires. So I've had some troubles with Continentals in the past, but we'll see how these do. Different type of tire, so we'll see. But yeah, so new tires. Here's the view outside. It looks like rain, if you can see that. It's kind of raining a little bit right now, actually. And I'm just packing everything up and getting ready to go. I'm going to have a Bicycle Term Pro reader join me for the next 3 days. I've never met him before, so we'll see how that goes.
Where is your camera?
This is it, right here. No, I have 3 cameras. It's easier to talk to the camera when there's no one around. When you're here, it's just weird. When I'm by myself, it seems pretty normal. Okay, so that way we don't have to ride on the highway.
No.
Okay.
Crossing, I think, above highway.
Okay.
I can record you.
Marko.
Yes.
No. You're supposed to say Polo.
Polo.
Polo. Okay. Marko.
Polo.
Here we go. Playing the animal game. I name an animal and you make the noise that the animal makes. So, pig. What's a pig make? Yeah? Yeah, I'd say oink oink. Maybe.
Oink, oink. Oh,
yeah. And what does an elephant make? Yeah, that was pretty good. How about a horse? Yeah. Nay. Cat?
Cat.
Yeah, I'd say meow, meow. And a dog? Yeah, roof, roof. And what's a deer make?
Deer.
That's kind of a trick question. I don't know if deer make any noise at all. Going up a small hill right now. It's been raining on us all day long. It's about 3 in the afternoon right now. We've got another 30 kilometers to the next town. Marko is asking me, doesn't my butt hurt riding this bike all the time? And, and he pointed out, oh, we're going up a big hill. And I was saying, stop telling me these things, because once you start telling me about my butt hurting or the fact that we're going up a big hill, then I start thinking about it. And that's what I've spent a long time trying not to do on these bike trips. I think it says welcome home.
No, pedestrian zone.
Welcome. It looks like welcome home to me.
Supermarket is cheaper.
Yeah. So we'll go to the supermarket and then find a place to camp.
That has to be end of the day.
Yeah. And get dry. That's my main thing I want to do.
We can light fire.
Yeah, we could if we find a good location. Yeah. Look at what I found at the supermarket. Tortilla chips. This is about as close to Mexican food as it gets in Europe. Oh man. Alright.
Makes sense why fence is around the street forest.
Why? To keep animals in?
Yeah, I think. Because it's dangerous when animals run
Out into the road, yeah.
We can go inside and find a place.
Yeah. That looks like we're gonna get... Mosquitoes love me.
And me.
They're already biting me, so... Okay, let's go quickly. So here's our campsite, I think, in the forest here. Marko says this is a hunting forest, so there's like people with guns out here.
But hunting time is Sunday morning, so...
And today's what?
Today is
Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
They don't have bears in Serbia, right?
Yeah, we have, but on mountains.
I don't know. I think lately I've been listening to like a lot of Polish electronica.
Electronic.
Yeah, something like that. I had a dream last night about that there were tigers in the forest here. They weren't Siberian tigers, they were Serbian tigers.
We don't have it.
Yeah, Serbian tigers. You've never heard of them?
No.
Yeah. They're purple, not orange like the Siberian ones. How'd you sleep last night? Really well?
Yeah.
And are you ready to ride to Bosnia today? Of course. All right. 60 kilometers to go. 65, we'll say. Not too bad, and the weather is better. Yay!
at the fortress and the beach.
I have a chain jacket.
Oh yeah.
How you call it? I don't know.
Louise.
And pressed to auto valve conversion.
Yeah.
The weather is so much better today. Oh my gosh, it's like totally different. It's like,
A little bit windy, so it's
yeah,
it's like
I'll take the wind over the rain any day.
I say right at the next street up.
I said straight and straight and straight.
So this is going to be my last day in Serbia. We've got about 20 kilometers now to the Bosnia border. So goodbye Serbia, hello Bosnia. Crossing into Bosnia. What's the name of the river? Reka? Drina. Or Drina. Drina River. So we just crossed the border into Bosnia. It was a fairly relaxed border. The guy at the border made a joke about Lance Armstrong. And yeah, so Bosnia is the last country in this part of the world that I needed to go to. I've been to every country in what is former Yugoslavia. So, very cool.
Etnos village, Stanisic,
Yeah.
is before Bijeljina.
Like right at the turnoff, almost.
Yeah,
Okay.
turn off, yeah.
This is like Bosnia's version of Disneyland. Cycle into town and get some food and then find a place to camp for the night. Got my first little bit of Bosnian money here. Question of the day, which is, what makes Serbia unique?
What makes Serbia unique? You need to spend a little bit more time in Serbia to figure this out.
Yeah.
You see only a little part of Serbia, like
And-
a little bit of flat part, a little bit of hilly part, and that is
In the river.
a river, and it's raining all the time, so you don't have a time to see some.
But what, in your opinion, I mean, do you think?
Nature is really beautiful in Serbia.
Mm-hmm.
You have really beautiful lakes or riverbeds, rivers, hills, or hills. Hill is mountains,
Yeah.
and you have a lot of fortresses to see.
Fortresses?
Fortresses, yes,
Uh-huh.
all over the Serbia, and that's it.
Here's our camp for tonight.
There he is.
Going out.
You ready for a wet, rainy ride today?
Yeah. And you?
No, I'm not ready.
Not too bad right now. The ground is wet, but it's not raining, so good. This is the best road we've been on yet, I think. It's kind of downhill. The street is drying, no more rain. And some really nice scenery along the way. Only 20 kilometers to the border. So we've only got about 5 kilometers now to the border, where Marko is gonna head back to Serbia, and I will continue towards Tuzla. This is where Marko will go back to Serbia. We're gonna continue south though for a little while, and then Marko will turn back, right?
Yeah. And catch a bus.
Yeah, catch a bus back home.
Vidio reklamu, da. Kako ćeš ovo pokrenuti? Šta, to spasti? Njegov se razdvaja na dva dela.
Ciao, ciao.
Yeah, it's been good. Thanks for coming along.
Thank you for coming in Serbia.
Yeah,
And come back as soon as you can.
all right. Be safe.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Hi. How are you? Hi. Hey. I'm sorry? Oh, you got Bratislava on there. That's cool. Yeah. Marko was saying that people in Serbia are a little conservative, and the fact that he has long hair makes it so people don't want to talk to him. He was saying that on the bus, for example, he's taking the bus back home, and he said that probably everybody will sit down anywhere except for next to him on the bus because of how he looks. And I don't know if that's true or not, but I understand what he's saying, that people are judging him based on looks, which is not cool. But at the same time, I was kind of thinking, man, I wish I had that power on buses, because I hate it when people sit next to me. I'm always trying to get it so someone will sit anywhere else except for next to me. So I see what he's saying, but at the same time, I guess that's the difference in our personalities coming out right there. I think it's been nice traveling with these other people for the last 2 weeks or so. But the one thing about being on your own is like, you can do whatever you want, you can stop whenever you want and not feel like you're making the other person wait for you all the time. I think that's the main thing that bothers me, is I feel like I'm making the other person wait for me all the time, and even if they aren't really bothered by it, it kind of bothers me. Okay, here we go. Look at the sky. It's gonna rain at any minute now. I got absolutely dumped on back there. Right at the steepest part of the hill, it was just dumping buckets on my head. Wow. Still getting wet. Can you hear the call from the mosque? There's a lot of people on the road right now walking to the mosques in their village. Women in headscarves. Not as many men, mostly women. So here is my camp for tonight, just outside of Tuzla, Bosnia. And over here is the road. This is the road that I'm going to continue on in the morning. I'm up above the road so none of the cars up here can see me. And that's the view, kind of the direction I came. Serbia is back here. It looks like it could rain at any moment. This is the only part I'm concerned about this camp, is there is like a path here, and I think like shepherds with sheep or goats or something could walk through here. But I don't think they'll really mind. If they see me, they might wonder what that is. But anyways, that's my camp. It's starting to rain now. I think I'm gonna tuck inside my tent and call it a day. I've got some new podcasts I want to listen to, so we'll just hang out in here. Good night. So I'm all packed up now, and I've only got about 10-15 kilometers to the city of Tuzla, where I've rented an Airbnb apartment. I told the woman I would be there at 2 o'clock exactly to meet her. So that shouldn't be a problem. I'm really close to the city. So just a short ride and then we'll be in Tuzla. This is where I make the final dash out onto the road. There's people across the way, so I'm waiting. I'm entering Tuzla right now. I'm about 3 hours early. People in Bosnia don't seem to have a problem with staring. Everywhere I go, it's like someone's staring at me, just glaring in my eyes. It's kind of creepy. I just bought my bus ticket to Copenhagen from this company, and now I'm gonna go check into my apartment from Airbnb. And here is my Airbnb apartment in Tuzla, Bosnia. This place cost me $30 a night. It's really big compared to the other places I've been staying in lately. It's the bathroom. There's me. Here is the kitchen. And I'm pretty excited about this kitchen because it has a blender and I'm gonna make fruit smoothies, which I'm really excited about. Big refrigerator, biggest refrigerator I've seen like in 2 years. And my bike is stored back here in this like closet area. Not very exciting. So that's the kitchen, microwave, oven, all that kind of fun stuff. And then in here is the living room with like a little office area, TV, which I probably will not watch, but living room. If you're hosting somebody, it's always a good idea to like put something out for them. Like this probably cost like $2, if that, but it really makes a nice touch. So even if you have like a friend coming to stay, I think it's kind of cool to put something like that out in their bedroom maybe. Here is the bedroom. Speaking of bedroom, I like the rug. What do you think? I think that's cool. And then out here, there's a big balcony. This is the balcony, which isn't very exciting, but the view is nice. And like right below me is a supermarket with food and some cafes and things like that. So pretty good location, right? Not too far from the center of town, a little outside the center, but not bad. So that's it. Just thought I would show my apartment to you. Tuzla, Bosnia. I'm here for 5 nights. I have a lot of work I need to get done before the next part of my bike tour begins. I'm going through all of my things right now, trying to figure out what needs to be washed, because this is the first time I've had a washing machine since October of last year. So I don't know how long that is, but it's too long. See if I can remember how to do this. I have no idea what these settings mean at all. A, P, P, H, B. Ah, there it goes, I think. Going to get some food right now. That's the building where my apartment is located. So I just got a pizza from a nearby restaurant. Cost $4 basically, $4 US, 8 Bosnian whatevers. And I got some food, pasta, and some stuff to make fruit smoothies. So, yeah. I think my clothes are finished. Hopefully. Someone recently asked me, why are all your clothes so dark? Why don't you have more colors? And the reason mainly is I like these colors, and also it hides the dirt well. Lighter colors show more dirt, and I've been wearing some of those shirts for like 1.5 years straight, so the colors certainly hide that dirt a lot better. So that's it. I've completed my bike tour across Poland, Ukraine, Romania, Serbia, Bosnia, and now the next time you see me, I will be up in Scandinavia doing a bike tour across Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. So stay tuned. Lots more to come from Bicycle Touring Pro. There he is.
going out.
You ready for a wet, rainy ride today?
Yeah. And you?
No, I'm not ready. I hate riding in the rain.
I'm ready because I'm going home tonight, but...
And I have to continue, yeah.
For 3 or 2 months.
Yeah.